Good evening, everyone. If you've seen Raw 1, then as I said earlier, I will come back. Now, initially, I thought that I had a definitive plan based off what I initially was going to do, which was go to class, and then, like, right after, create the video. So, long story short, I did not go to class. Class was canceled, apparently. And after class was canceled, I pretty much found myself going to the library and got some other work taken care of, gotten a bit farther. So, in particular to that, I mean, I already had a few topics that I could choose from, but I want to choose strong relationships and communication. But in short, we're just going to call this video communication. First, what is communication to me? I would say off the spur of the moment, the most unbiased definition I can give is any circumstance where there's dialogue amongst two or more people, usually enticing and discovering some new information, verifying information, or strengthening a relationship between two or more individuals. So the reason I thought of this topic is because I've noticed that there are a lot of misconceptions about it, or misunderstandings, that we as people basically are at odds about. It sounds like such a simple topic where there really should be no reason for anybody to have any controversy pertaining to communication, unless it's like language barriers or something. But I'm referring to the lack of understanding of information within a topic. Like, I may say something is red and someone else interprets it as like peach or something. So, there's things where that can cause misunderstandings and, conflict. Now, the reason why I find this an important topic is because a lot of times communication, the word of the tongue, or the power of the tongue, can really affect things a lot more than any fist or gun could. Let's say, for example, communication is the reason why the Declaration of Independence was signed. Communication was the reason why Christopher Columbus was able to get the funding to have his expedition to return to the Americas. I mean, communication was the reason for the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, everything that's positive and negative throughout the world, and some form of fashion throughout the use of common language, there's been some kind of communication. So on the everyday level, the reason why I have noticed it to be important is because, let's say, a lot of the misunderstanding is pertaining to information that someone may have thought was perceived or given but was not, or just simply not understanding the dialogue that's occurring. I mean, through elaborating or rephrasing or just applying empathy, there is a lot of things that can occur. In my opinion, let's say, for example, to even delve deeper into the digression, there are circumstances where we find people just completely not getting anything at all. You're having to define it, you're having to provide examples. You pretty much have to go as deep as imaginable to convey the message that you have. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can pick up. So I guess to get right to the point, because I really don't want this to be too long, I found this a topic that I wanted to talk about today because there are many occasions where emotion can occur from the conversation or the language. And through communication, the same things where the problem is created, the same thing can be used to bring the resolution without there being a need for escalation. There's an argument, now someone's shooting, where there could have been a conversation. Or there's a misunderstanding and, there's a fight, or there's a misunderstanding and, now someone's on the run. Usually, almost every time something violent or something that is catastrophic occurs, it usually could have been resolved with some form of communication. So the power of the tongue is extremely useful. It is extremely valuable. And it is almost always on the table if you know how to apply yourself efficiently, practically and rationally over the emotions, though both are components that can be useful. So, that's pretty much the gist of it. I hope I didn't kind of just ramble all over the place. Again, I like my stuff to be authentic rather than trying to appeal to a script, especially with it being kind of on the fly. But with that being said, have a good day, everyone. I'll definitely see you all tomorrow. This is the PsychoTutor, and if you enjoyed or gotten anything from this at all, I highly appreciate it if you press the like button, and if you're already not a part of this family, subscribe. You all take it easy. Every day is a good day if you so claim it to be. Peace.